Hey everyone, it's Brianna, and today I'm just doing an Empties video, or just like products I've used up video. I've seen these around a lot and I always enjoy watching them, so I thought I would do my own. So I've been collecting things that I've been using throughout the last couple months, and I'm just going to show them to you. So kind of just like a weird disclaimer kind of thing. Most of the Empty products I have are like dry shampoo or makeup wipes. Probably those are like the two things I use the most. So I have a lot of those, just so you know. So I'll just start with those just to get them out of the way. The first one I have, and one that I've heard of a lot, is just the Suave dry shampoo. Like this. This is one of the first ones I ever used. A lot of people have talked about these when like dry shampoo started like becoming a thing. It's pretty cheap. I just buy it. I mean, they sell like everywhere. It works okay. It does kind of leave that white cast thing, you know, that most dry shampoos do, but it does, you know, you can rub it out pretty well, whatever. And yeah, I used a lot of these. I actually still have a few, I think, because this was like the only one I ever tried at first. So yeah, there's that. But I was actually trying to find other ones that I liked more, or trying out ones to see which one was better. And that is what these next three were. So the next one was this Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo. And I actually don't remember it that much. So I don't know. I remember it smelling kind of like cucumbers. And it worked. I don't know. It wasn't that crazy impressive. I do think I liked it a little bit better than the Suave one. Just like, I don't think it left as much of like a residue. I feel like it emptied really fast. Like, this looks pretty big, but I feel like it didn't last very long. But I do like the packaging. So that's cute. The next one is this Got To Be Rockin' It. I saw it in a list of like the best dry shampoos, so I decided to try it. And it didn't leave, yeah, as much of a cast and stuff, and it did work pretty well. But again, yeah, this is pretty small, and it was a little more expensive. But my favorite one out of all the new ones I tried was this one, which is the Dove dry shampoo. And this one I like a lot. So it has kind of like a florally kind of scent. Kind of, some people described it as like an old lady kind of floral, but not a bad one, if that makes sense. I think it, yeah, it smells pretty good, and it does leave just like a very, very, very slight white tint, but it rubs out really easily. And I feel like it works really well. So it like makes your hair look clean and gets the grease out, but it also like doesn't change the texture of your hair too much. Like, some people like dry shampoo because it makes their hair like more volumized and like easier to tease and stuff like that. And it can still give you that, but it doesn't like make it like that dry, hard kind of stuff. It just feels like clean hair. So I really like that. So I think this one is probably my favorite out of all the dry shampoos I've tried so far. Alright, next, makeup wipes. So first I have just this really random one that I bought just like at Ross once because I needed some, and they're Fifth Avenue Fashionista Cleansing and Makeup Removing Towelettes. So they just look like this in a black package with flowers on it. And they were fine. They were like whatever. They did smell like flowers, so that was interesting. I do have really sensitive skin though, so a lot of makeup wipes like burn around my eyes, so they do that, but I mean a lot of them do. And I just needed them for like a quick fix, so they were fine. Next one is the Yes to Cucumber makeup wipes. And the people really like these. I've heard these are like the first makeup wipes I've ever heard of. And people are like in love with them, like thinking they're the greatest thing or whatever. And they're like supposed to be for like, they're supposed to be soothing and good for sensitive skin, but I just did not like them because they don't take my makeup off very well. So like I feel like I have to use like 2 to get all my makeup off, which I don't like. And they do like make my skin burn like everywhere. So I really don't understand why these get so much hype, because I've used them 2 different times and they both times just like burned my skin and didn't work very well. Next one are these simple makeup wipes, which but these are the exfoliating ones. So I usually just use like the plain simple ones. The plain simple ones. But I thought I would try these exfoliating ones. Maybe they would work a little bit better, you know, to get my makeup off faster. And I will say I do not like these. They like the texture of them for the exfoliating is just like super rough and it hurts. Like they're really painful. Like I guess they do exfoliate, but they also like hurt your face. And then very last are just the normal simple face wipes, and I love these. These are definitely my favorite of all time for face wipes. You know, pretty cheap, like $5. They work really well, great for sensitive skin. They don't make my face or my eyes burn at all. And I feel like I only have to use like 1 to get all my makeup off. And I like them a lot. Next is this Moroccan Argan Oil hair mask. So I got this because my hair has been really dry lately. Yeah, it smells really good, you know, it makes your hair really, really soft. And I really think it did make a difference. And this wasn't very expensive. It was just like around $5. I want to say under $5 at like Walmart. So next are these 2 Victoria's Secret lotions. Whenever Victoria's Secret has their like semi-annual sales, I like stock up on whatever they're selling, and they were like a lot of these last time, and I actually still have some in my drawer, just like a whole bunch of these that I just go through. I like throw them in my purse and then I'll use them, and whenever they empty out I replace it. And so these 2 are Sensual Blush and Luscious Kisses. And Central Blush is Pink Lotus, Sultry Woods, and Luscious Kiss is Coconut and Passion Flower. And I got a lot of compliments on both of these. This one in particular, the Luscious Kisses. But whenever, yeah, I put them on, people would just like say I smell so good. So I like both of those. Next one is a makeup, and it's the 24-Hour Color Stay Revlon foundation. And this was totally one of my favorite foundations. I used to wear this all the time, and then I kind of forgot about it, and then I bought another one, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. I don't know, out of all these foundations, this will always be my favorite one. It works so well. It does really stay put, and it doesn't like transfer, which is like a big like pet peeve of mine when like your makeup just like transfers onto whatever, you know, like, oh, you touch someone's shirt and your makeup's on it now. This doesn't do that, and it dries really fast and really well and sets into your skin really well, which I have a problem with a lot of foundation. And yeah, I've just always really liked this. Another foundation is the CoverGirl Outlast foundation. And yeah, I have really mixed feelings about the foundation. A lot of people like it more than like the color stay, but I don't know. It's just like, I feel like the color selection first of all is weird, because I tried to get the one shade darker than this and it was way too orange, but then this is the one shade up from that, like the lighter one, and it's too light for me. So I feel like it's just a really weird coloring that's hard to choose. I feel like one of the problems is the coverage almost. It's like too much, like, but it looks fake. It doesn't look like real skin to me. Like it really, you can really tell you're wearing makeup, and I don't like that. So I guess that's just kind of why I didn't like it too much. The next one is this concealer, and it's a L'Oreal Matte Perfection Concealer. It's a concealer and highlighter actually, and this is just in a cute like tube, and then you just like squeeze it out the little top of the brush. And I do really like this. I like the texture of it, and how it blended underneath. Like, it was really easy to work with. And it really did brighten, like when you're having the like tired eyes days, which I have a lot. It was good for that, so I liked that. Another makeup product I have is this Mineral Wear Talc-Free powder from Physicians Formula. I heard another YouTuber talk about this and said it worked really well with her skin, and I was looking at the idea of using powder foundations instead of liquid foundations because I thought maybe it'd work better for my skin. And so I tried this one, and I really liked it at first. It does give a lot of coverage, which I was surprised for a powder giving so much coverage. But yeah, it does like cover everything, but I still got like really greasy, like in my T-zone area. And then after when you have to keep putting more on, it just started to get really kind of cakey. But I feel like if you don't have like a really oily skin problem, then maybe it would work for you. It does. I do like putting it still, like I was starting putting it just on the outside of my face kind of, and just not, you know, use other products on my nose, T-zone area, and that seemed to work pretty well. But yeah, it is talc free, which is supposed to be, you know, better for your skin and stuff like that, so that's good. And then the very last product I have is this Revlon Lash Potion mascara. And I actually really like this stuff. When it first came out, I was really intrigued because the bottle was cute, and I really like Revlon stuff. And yeah, I just love the brush because it's pretty big. I mean, it's a nice size, and I just feel like it doesn't clump even on the brush very well. Like when you pull it out, whatever, there's not like big old clumps on the actual brush. And so I feel like, you know, they're not getting actually on your eye. It seems to be like a smooth formula. I don't know how to describe that. Like a smooth, yeah, nice kind of formula that doesn't clump and just goes on quite nicely and builds your lashes really nice. So yeah, and I really like that one. So that's all of my empty products I have for you today. Leave some comments below if you've used any of these and how you liked them. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you know when I make new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.